Welcome, Gemini, to Gaia's Graceful Garden Soap Company, LLC. My name is Sandra, and I'm going to be doing the Gemini General Collective Reading for April. This can resonate at any time because time is fluid. So whenever you see it, it may be important in your life. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Anything that you need from me will be in the description box below. This includes the disclaimer for the channel. This includes how to book a personal reading and the prices for those. And if you'd like to tip or donate to the channel, that is also down there. If you'd like to purchase product, you can email me at the email in the description box below, and we'll talk about it. I'm a little late on getting to these readings this month because I've been getting ready for events and stuff. Spray my hands. I had mentioned that I would be showing off some of the products that I make in these next videos or whatever. And today I'm using my spray. This can be used after shaving. It can be used on the hands, on the body. This is a shimmer spray for females or masculines who like that kind of thing. This one's called Secretly Serene. It's got gold and purple mica powder in it. It has yarrow, witch hazel, essential oils, aloe. Very nice stuff. Anyway, there's those. That'll be the product. I have other ones too that have different fragrances or whatever. But that's the one I have right now in here. We're going to go ahead and get started with this. As I said, this is for Gemini. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, anywhere you have the Gemini highly aspected in your chart. So, if your sun sign of Gemini doesn't resonate with you, please check out any of the other signs on the channel that you may have in your chart, and those may resonate better. I keep forgetting to mention that if you don't know your birth chart, you can go to Google and type in free astrological birth chart. And there are several sites that you can go to and put in your information to receive one. I am not affiliated with any of these at all. None of them. Always use your discernment when giving out your information, whether it be to astrological sites or anywhere else. All right, so we're going to start off with the dice. Let's start off with the green aventurine dice that I made. I want to shout out to my friends at Rocks Unlimited. If you like tumbled stones and crystals and you'd like to purchase some, please check them out on Facebook, Rocks Unlimited and more. These are green aventurine dice. They were just cubes when she gave them to me, and then I put the stickers on them myself and made dice out of them. So we'll roll these and see what we get through. Okay. We got here. Okay, so we've got the cats. I see cats as like 9 lives. So past life could be past life. It could be something in the past in this life. We have butterflies, which is transformation. Can you see that? I don't know. They're always so blurry. So butterflies, transformation. Maybe this is transforming, transmuting energy from past lives. We have the lightning bolt. This is power. Maybe you're taking your power back. Maybe you or someone else is power hungry. But the lightning bolts for me signifies power. Then we have the moon. This could have something to do with the moon. This could have something to do with emotions. Could be Cancer even. And then we have some hearts here. This could be a love situation. For some of you are dealing with a love situation. Transforming a love situation. Unconditional love. And then we have a ruse. So something or someone around you or in your life is not what they appear to be. This could be you or someone else. Roll the astrology dice and see what we get here. Okay, so we have Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancer. There may be a Cancer highly significant in your life, or you may have Cancer highly aspected in your chart. This one we have here. Saturn. So you may have Saturn in your Saturn. There. Saturn may be significant to you. And we've got the 9th house, or the number 9. Let's roll the number dice and see what your numbers are, what numbers we get for you. All right, we have 11 and 2. 11 is a master number. It also breaks down to a 2. And then you also have 2. So it could be 22, 4, 13, again 4. So these could be numbers. They could be birthdays, they could be years, they could be ages, they could be parts of addresses, parts of phone numbers, lottery numbers, however they resonate for you. We'll roll the letter dice and see what we get for letters. We have 5 of those. And this is the same thing with the letter dice. We have I. I ordered a dice rolling box so they wouldn't roll all over the place. But it didn't come, and I guess they're out of stock now, so we're waiting on it to get back in stock. We have M. So we have I, M. Maybe there's something in your instant messages. Or maybe it has something to do with instant messages. Maybe you're going to receive a message in your instant messages. And we have L. So I, M, L. Another I. I, M, L, I. And E. So we have I, L, M, I, and E. Again, these could be words, parts of words, initials, parts of places. Sometimes they come out as full words. Again, maybe there's something in your instant messages. Maybe something's going to come in your instant messages. Get your channel messages. Automatic writing. So, for Gemini, for some of you Geminis, a significant change is coming to make you look at something differently, or it has already happened. Some of you are already looking at things differently. There may be a situation or a person that required a flip of the way you look at things. Someone that owns a fleet of some kind is selling their fleet or losing their fleet. This could be cars, trucks, boats, or anything really. But I got fleet, and that they were going to be selling it, or they could be losing it. This could be you or someone around you. And someone that's been poking the bear has poked too many times or taken something way too far. And I heard, don't call me, I'll call you. Also, an energy vampire around you is coming to realize that you are keeping yourself protected. So that was the channel and messages, and we'll see what we can get from the cards. I'm going to be using the Thought Tarot. Oops, the watercolor Lenormand. The Oracle of the Unicorns. And the Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle for advice. Let's go ahead and get started. Of course, I have my trusty pendulum. We ask questions when we need to. We'll start out with the tarot. Hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, been getting ready for festivals. In the summertime, I generally have several of them throughout the summer. So I've been making products and trying to get things ready for that. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can get. Please, Spirit, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What do we have for Gemini for April of 2023? The Leon. Like I mentioned at the beginning with the Green Aventurine dice, you had the cats, which had something to do with 9 lives, past lives, all lives. So this is just confirmation of that. And I'm hearing down through the ages, do we say the same? And down here we've got like different stages of almost like fetus. Down through the ages, do we stay the same or do we change? So this definitely has something to do with past lives. With Cruelty, and it came out in reverse. I feel like there was a past life, or someone was in the past in this life. Very cool. This could be you or someone you're dealing with, someone close to you. And I feel like with the cat on the dice and then the Eon having to do with past lives, I feel like this is something that someone's trying to change. Someone's trying to turn this around. Like I said, Cruelty came in upside down. Somebody's trying to exude more compassion, more caring for others. And they're not standing for cruelty from others either. So we have works. Boy, this is definitely something about past life reading. Your deeds, the works, the things we do. Your craft. I feel like somebody is turning cruelty into good deeds, helping others, compassion. With the Knight of Wands, you may be dealing with a younger fire sign or an immature fire sign energy. Maybe this was you in the past. Maybe you're coming out of that fire sign energy. Maybe you're coming out of that fiery energy and into a more compassionate way. For me, the Knight of Wands acts without thinking. We had peace and disappointment. We'll go ahead and keep them both. So disappointment. You may have even had a major disappointment with the Knight of Wands. We also had peace. Calling a truce. And I feel like some of you Geminis, some of the Geminis right now that I'm reading for, maybe calling a truce with humanity altogether. I feel like, especially in the times we're in right now, a lot of people have lost a lot of hope in humanity. And those of us who haven't have actually gained a whole lot more respect, love, care, compassion. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Somebody wants to move out of disappointment, out of warlike ways. They're coming out into a more peaceful, they want peace. They want to just live their lives. Let's see what else we can get here, and then we'll pull some. This Knight of Wands, and if you notice, he's on a horse. That could be the fleet that somebody's losing or selling. Yeah. Somebody here, or somebody close to somebody here. The works in the past life are requiring them now to remove cruelty from their consciousness, for more compassion, for peace. This could be somebody who was big war in past lives, because we have happiness here. The Eon, coming out of cruelty into happiness, joy, and peace. In the time we're living in now, too, the works that are coming out, a lot more people are owning their own businesses. Some of them more spiritually based. Some of them that are bigger service to others. I feel like whatever Geminis I'm reading for now are definitely people who serve. We got two. We got change. The Princess of Swords, which is your own energy. Yeah, there's definitely a change. There's a coming out of an old way of being into a new way of being. And because Saturn came out on the astrology dice, I feel like Saturn to me has a lot to do with karma. So there may be karma at play here that's bringing someone to a different way of looking at things. Princess of Swords is your own energy. Maybe cutting out things. Defending yourself against others, possibly. And then we got the Moon. So remember I said at the beginning a Cancer might be significant. This is a Cancer card, the Moon. The Moon illuminates secrets in the dark. And then we have Strife. Maybe the Moon is illuminating some past life energies for you, past life things that you've been through karma for in this life. Maybe you've had it a little rougher, But I feel like the moon is illuminating the strife that you went through in a past life or in the past in this life. That's bringing you to this new way of looking at things, this new way of behaving, coming out of cruelty and into compassion with works and deeds. I feel like without change, what I'm hearing is without change, there cannot be metamorphosis, which that makes sense. I mean, it takes us, in my opinion, in my thought processes, and I don't know what everyone else's are, but I feel like we've lived many lives, and history repeats if we don't do something about the way that we've always been. That's why we keep coming back, because we learn from each thing, each situation. Let's pull some unicorn oracle, the oracle of unicorns. I have please spirit. Gentleness, that's what I said. Coming out of cruelness and into gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. Sometimes we tend to get testy and we just say things blah, 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 and we don't stop to think about what we're saying. Sometimes we act shortly with others. Again, we're coming out of cruelty and into gentleness, into kindness, into peace. With yourself, with others, with all creatures of the earth. Acting less on impulse and more on thought out processes. I don't know if I even worded that right. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying here. But acting less on impulse for sure. Thinking before one speaks. How might someone else take this? Okay, we got two here. We've got anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Okay, and then we've got this one, awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. Okay, that's a little bit of what I was already saying. Honor your emotions, but use anger in a constructive way rather than a destructive way. Each one is sacred. I mean, even the most spiritual people still get pissed off. You know, we can't, I mean, nobody's perfect. And yeah, life is just what it is. But there's an awareness that's bringing this more gentle way of dealing with things. Even when you're angry, you can still tell someone you're angry and still not hurt their feelings, you know? Being aware of what you think, what you feel, not acting on impulse, again, as I said, not just doing whatever because you're pissed off, you know, not trying to get revenge when something doesn't go your way. Being aware of that. So you be gentle with yourself and with others. Get some Lenormand here. Let's see what we got. And then we'll pull our advice. We have Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody is dealing heavily with past lives. You may be even seeing yourself as you lived in these past lives. Holy Spirit. All right, we got 2 here. We have letter. I feel like your DNA at this point in time may be a letter to yourself. Messages to yourself from other lifetimes. We have the sky. Reaping what you've sown. So that could have something to do with, like I said, karma that you're seeing and changing the way you live. Because you're starting to understand. Maybe even sit down and write a love letter to yourself or to someone else. Maybe someone needs to apologize to you or you need to apologize to them. The sky could be reaping what you've sown. It could also be cutting out what no longer serves. One more, please, Spirit. Somebody's definitely dealing with their past lives here. And then you got the stork. So someone could be pregnant, or maybe you're pregnant with an idea or a thought. Maybe this is just a rebirthing of yourself. Maybe you're giving birth to your own self, to your true self. I definitely feel heavy past life here. Someone may be dealing with, I feel like 5 to 9 different past lives at this time. That's a lot at one time. That's a lot at one time. And 5 is the number I got. And then 9, of course, because of the cat, the 9 lives. Even your numbers at the beginning, your 2 and your 11. That could be important to this as well. All right, Spirit, what advice can we get, please, for Gemini? Okay, we had repel. Kohash. Kohash may be something that you need in your life. Repelling negative energies. Some of you may even be repelling some of the karma that's coming at you from these past lives. Some of you may even be trying to stop your own rebirth. There could be addictions that is holding someone back. Maybe 2 more, please, Spirit. Juniper, invigorate. Juniper may be something you need in your life. goes with the stork. Once you shed the old skin, you know, you're rebirthed into a new you. Yeah, because the next card you have here is growth. It's fern. Growth. And it's funny too, because fern is a very primitive, prehistoric plant. Been around forever and ever. Definitely there's growth. A need to repel what doesn't serve you. Viewing your past lives as you would a letter. Receiving the messages that you need at this time to get through all of these things. Because you get to reaping what you've sown. We've got heavy past life stuff here. Several cards that made me think of that, as well as Saturn on the dice when we began. But in order to give birth to your new self, or to your true self, there needs to be an understanding. Some of it you're going to have to go through. Some of it you're going to transcend. And you're going to grow from it. There'll be a new birth, a new life, a new idea, new way of doing things. Definitely, though, coming out of cruelty into love, compassion, not out just to hurt someone all the time, not getting a kick out of hurting someone, not getting a kick out of revenge, but rather practicing compassion, empathy, love, and loyalty. And with that being said, Gemini, that's all I have for you right now. I hope it helps. I'll be getting with you again real soon. Peace, love, light, and blessed be.